think the game that I want to watch has already started. Hopefully Zipper can actually view it. I hope. Apparently they started like 5 minutes early, and I didn't realize this. I should have just messaged earlier today. But yeah, I can just go after. Anyways, we already missed like half the draft, but that's fine. It's Snow versus Eggs for like two middle of the road teams right now. Deciding to do probably playoff seeding matches here. Ja has basically secured that top seed no matter what, I think. And Snow versus Eggs is one of the matches that is sort of heavily gonna influence the outcome of, I think, mostly seeding. I'm not sure. VS. Oh gosh, how do you quick spell Void Spirit? This is difficult now. We got Doom, Disruptor. Sorry, I'm just writing off all the bands here. I like keeping track of these. Snapfire and Void Spirit being banned immediately after being released. I don't know a good way to write Void Spirit because Void's already taken VS. Oh, yo, can you actually spectate the game?
What lobby do I look for?
So yeah, it's through Dota TV. Can you hop off the back of me? Like right click me and do watch game? Either that or we go to watch tournaments, amateur.
Yeah, I'm going off mute.
Okay. Dude, I don't know how to shorten Void Spirit. Everything's already taken.
What? Let me shorten Void Spirit. I haven't looked at patch notes yet, which is probably why I'm confused.
Rip. So Void Spirit and Snapfire both got added.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, but there's no way to write
Snapfire's
Void Spirit in a shortened version without hitting something else that's already... So like VS is already taken.
Yeah.
Void is already taken. You can't just write Spirit. You have to like fully spell it out, and that sucks. We need a different name.
What's his actual name? That's not Void Spirit.
His lore name?
Yeah.
I have no clue. Meg actually got nerfed too, so that's kind of a surprising pick.
That's cool. Alright. I'm already seeing Jug. What the fuck this hero is?
I forgot this hero existed because nobody picks it like ever.
Yeah. Apparently Jug was like bottom 5 win percent in 5K last patch. But
I mean,
also,
did he really get heavily nerfed? I don't think he got buffed either, but maybe he did.
I just think he's one of those heroes that like was kind of left out with the patch.
Yeah.
Void Spirit's name is Inai, so that's not gonna work. No one's gonna.
Oh god, dude, I'm not gonna remember that. Juggernaut base damage increased by 4, base movement speed increased by 5.
All right, hold on. Let me see this. Oh
That's
my
actually
god.
pretty insane.
You know what? Okay. What the fuck? Okay, neutral items. This is different. I was just telling myself this morning, Dota is a very weird game patch to patch. So many things change, but there are very important consistencies, and one of those is 6 item slots. And they fucking add another item slot. What the shit?
So they got rid of a backpack slot though. And also shrines are gone. I don't know if you saw that yet.
Shrines are I saw that and I was like, man, we really went like a year with these things. More than a year actually.
So it's weird because I thought they would get rid of outposts before shrines, but they move the outpost to where the shrines are, and you start with the outpost captured now.
That's interesting.
And 10 minutes, you still get the same bonuses. But I mean, to me, outposts are still like completely useless. Like the amount of XP they give is so minuscule past like 20 minutes.
I really do feel like people overrate them in the XP because it's like, yeah, it's 300 XP for your team, and like in the grand scheme of things, that's kind of a big amount. But like, if you're a core, if you're like level 12 and you get like 300 XP, you're like, oh, okay.
It's not even a quarter of your level. Like,
It's not significant. If it was like,
it's almost a single. It's like 3 creeps, maybe 3 or 4. Like,
if the ticks happened more often, like, and you kept the same amount, like if it happened every 5 minutes instead of every 10, I think you'd have something there.
I mean, that's what we started with, though, and the problem with that beginning is that then the game is really based around outposts, or at least people will think it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it creates like this arbitrary fight spot for both teams.
That's fair.
And you won't really see teams playing elsewhere on the map.
So I'm going to ignore the draft because I don't know what the fuck these heroes do. I'm going to give a nice live patch analysis here. Neutral item stash. Cool. Nice.
I think DK got buffed.
DK, good.
Yes.
I like this hero. It's good. I think he was underpicked before, and he's probably going to be kind of insane now. Ancient neutral drop rate. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So it's more beneficial to farm them.
We're going 3 to 4. That's interesting. That's cool. We have 4 neutral items now. That'll be fun.
I think 2 tier 5 neutral items got removed as well, which is kind of insane. But
oh boy. Oh my god. Okay, this is huge.
Outpost
vision dramatically reduced. This is really big. Honestly, like the strongest part about outposts, like every time I like ran into them, it's just like they give so much vision. And like even if you're not even if you linger around for a little bit and you're just like farming a creep wave instead of immediately going to an uncapped outpost, you're vulnerable. You can't do that. But now it's like a bit of a different story. Start owned, yeah, whatever. Lane bounty runes are reduced. Or removed, whatever. Remove GPM talents. This is fair. They removed the XP talents too. I think GPM talents kind of incentivize some weird play. Respawn times. Actually, what the fuck? Oh my god, this means Puck got a new talent, and I'm excited for that.
Wait, what is? I didn't even read into that.
Remove GPM talent. So like the 420 GPM.
Yeah. I saw that. I just didn't even realize that all these heroes just get a bunch of brand new talents now.
Melee attacks 150 range against boards. That's nice. Good.
Wait, what's...
Courier bounty changes. I'm not going to read this. Ironwood tree drops a full item. Good. That's nice. I don't want to be incentivized to carry 3 of those things around. Arcane rank. Nice. Good. Talent is now kind of useful. Good. Optic a little bit buffed. Mango tree. Mangoes now fall a little further out, so whenever you... So you can actually put them on like those cliff spots. That's cool. PMS buff. Maybe this item's actually useful past like 8 minutes. Shovel nerf. That's warranted. Motion heart buff, whatever.
Oh wait, how did shovel get nerfed?
150 to 100 health.
Oh yeah, so you don't
Fan brace, thank god, drops a full item rather than the recipe. That item is such a waste. You just lose 500 gold when you get it.
Yeah. Oh crap, this neutral item slot looks so weird now. Neutral items may only be used when equipped in this slot. What?
Yep. Oh, so you can only use one of them at a time. I think that's good. I think previously, you getting a bunch of neutral items on like a carry, it was kind of just like a mad dash to figure out like, oh my god, what the fuck do I take?
Yeah.
And you just passed it around and it was just like this big game of hot potato with your team, and it was kind of like unfun in a way to play. Now it's a little less chaotic, and I could see the reason for that.
The only thing I don't like about it is that now I need another fucking keybind. Like, oh my god, dude.
That's fair. Yeah.
Like, I already had to add like 3 with recent patches with the TP scroll spot a while ago. Oh my gosh. More keybinds is not fun. Anyways, they buffed DK by adding 10 movement speed, which is kind of insane.
That's really nice,
so this
actually.
This is a very quick boy now.
308. Good god, this guy's quick.
Very quick boy.
Good. That'll help against Viper.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, Viper's still, like, a really good hero, and I think he's going to win this matchup anyways. Just because I've seen too many Viper players just do exactly what he's doing right now. You throw out, like... 2 acids and then you don't have to worry about it. It's like a better version of Quap Dagger.
Yep. Okay, I see like all these like tier 5 neutral item changes, and like we're never gonna see these things, so it doesn't actually
Probably
matter.
not. I mean, you could be speaking too soon, but yeah, we're probably not going to see them.
Dude, they're like, repair kit. This is probably the biggest change. Building repair no longer has multi-shot. That was like really stupid. It's so cheesy. Gaff's getting bopped down bottom. Look at this guy.
He's actually. The only unfortunate thing is Slark steals Agi and not Strength, otherwise the hero would be countered completely.
Wait, doesn't he?
It's just the Agi that he steals. Oh, and actually, they're just gonna do the trade for the kill. 10 makes it 2 eggs, missing the skewer. It is just Agi, though, I think, right?
No. Slark steals for all 3 stats, but gets them all back as Agi. So he gets 3 stats, so like
so
plus,
he's
plus back his
okay.
health.
Okay, so he doesn't steal back
Yep.
the strength though. Like he's still losing strength.
No, it goes to Agi.
They're actually gonna get a kill on the Magnus too if he ticks down.
Oh.
He needs to just pop a
It's so
tango
long.
and he should be able to live. But Gaff taking a lot of damage again. There is no leap. Gaff can't really take this much damage either. Going for the strength steal to get some of the health back. Popping the salve is eggs. Able to live on that too.
Bot lane's fucking
It's actually
crazy.
it's nice to have a warlock into an undying as well because you get the extra value from the heal. Gaff he just can't trade with him though. Does get a skewer away. Tried to put him up on top of the cliff. Would have been only up there for about
Yeah.
10 seconds, but
Yeah. I really like this lane combo that whatever the fuck this team's name is.
I think their banners say RD2L admins are corrupt, so
Oh, that's correct. Oh, we have Snow, we have Coco. Very cool. I like this team. Oh, Otto is on here. Nice. But
oh god.
Slark is really just enabled here. Like these 2 melee heroes want to like bash you, but
You
Slark
can't.
trades really well with both, and then you have the heal from Warlock, so it's
Yeah.
quite good.
Yeah, Undying really wants to trade, but Slark's one of those heroes that he can't trade with. Lifestealer maybe being the other one, but
Yeah. And like Warlock's the kind of hero that doesn't really need to trade. Like so he's never gonna be clumped with the Slark, so these decay stacks are gonna be 1.
and Gaff he keeps going
Yeah,
for it too, but look at the amount of damage this guy is doing. And he's just gonna get healed as well. Has the leap away, shouldn't fall either. I think the Undying still might die, but 10 able to pop the wand because of all of those casts is gonna be just okay with the salve.
Coco
Gaff
went
going for the cancel, does get it, but still. I mean, all the action happening bottom to start
Yeah,
this.
really. Top lane should get more interesting as time goes on. Actually,
And
no,
actually, yeah, they're gonna get a kill right now. Surprisingly. Had the spin too, just the stun in time from Snow.
yeah. He didn't have a lot of HP. There's no time you can react there. It's gonna be really quick on the spin.
I think mid actually looks pretty even, surprisingly. I should actually pull up the CS.
Interesting.
What is it? 10? No, I guess Viper's still winning out. In terms of harass, though, it's a lot more even than I expected it to be.
Yeah. I think that if this DK plays it right and he just brings more regen, he's gonna be totally fine. This Viper's out of mana, so he's not really gonna be able to chase him down.
The problem is the Viper's going to get so much space too, right? Like the Viper's ability
Yeah.
to go farm the jungle is crazy.
Yeah, he's just
Oh,
gonna
nice stun there from Snow. I think that was completely blind too. Gone bottom. They're trying to go on to Warlock and Gaff. Maybe walking a bit too far. There is a leap on Tint. Is able to hit the leash. Doing a bit of damage. Gaff still tanking a lot of it up. Needs one more hit. And yeah, there was no turn there. Tried to go for the steal. The Courier not even going to die. Walked straight through that creep camp. Oh, also the other change, if you didn't see it, Couriers no longer give GPM. Or it no longer stops when they die, I think. They might
That's
still
nice.
give GPM. Top, I think it's going to be fine.
It's a buff to me, honestly. I feed my carrier all the time.
It's because, so they buffed the move speed too. Like,
Oh, good.
thank God, because the move speed was just so terrible. Wait, what is this?
But
Do you see where the bounty runes are right now?
yes.
Bro,
so
what?
they're off favoring. That's really interesting.
Look at where the, okay, this is not the change that I expected. I thought outposts would be where the shrines are, but this is such a weird spot.
Nope. It's really neat.
That's
Clark
kind
has
of cool.
13 stick. He is totally fine. He should keep trading here.
Yeah. He actually,
He's strong
yeah, he
enough.
just popped it too. Able to jump into
Oh,
Gaff if he
lights
wants, but Eggs is right there, right? It's a level 2 or level 2 shockwave.
He's maxing essence shift. Interesting. Do you do
D-
this?
Is it just me, or does Ice Frog keep moving the bounties from the middle of the map to one side of the map to the middle of the map to one side of the map? Like it's crazy.
I think it's quite pretty weird.
It's like they're not in a line anymore. Yeah, it's insane. I'm not used to seeing that. You used to have to like split heroes to fight over the one at the outpost, but now it's like you can commit for the one in the center again, a lot like it used to be. Does Skewer
is,
get you out of the leash from Slark, by the way?
Mm-mm.
It's not like force
Can't
down.
use it. No.
And I think Gaff's just dead again. Does get the
Oh my
heal
God.
off, is able to get a little bit more strength steal too, but he's actually out of mana, so there's no escaping this one. Magnus probably not gonna die, but you don't want to see a Slark with this many stacks of permanent agi. I mean, this early on, 3-0-2.
Not a bad amount.
Invisibility.
Oh gosh, this is like the most action-packed game, and I just missed top or missed Snow's death too. They're also gonna lose the Skywrath as well. Gaff TPing top, leaving the Magnus alone, which might be detrimental to his lane,
Yep.
but 19 CS. I'm just, this patch is weird. The outposts are still brand new, I guess. And the fact that it was a major patch as well was surprising. Did you get the slow on the Gaff plus the stun? I don't think there's enough damage because he can just strength steal. But a couple more hits from Snow plus the stun in 6 seconds, and Gaff is just gonna fall. He gets caught in the sandstorm, and there was no escaping it. Jugger trying to spin away, is out of it. Stun again from Snow. A couple more hits plus the slow from that Skywrath. Does get the heal, but no. Skywrath denies it with the Arcane Bolt.
He's the ward too.
Gets the healing ward. What is that, 50 gold? I didn't see it.
75.
Oh, shit.
You have to now nerf Trusty Shovel. This item is still busted.
It's still really good. It gives the same rewards too, right?
Nothing else changed.
Actually, who got it?
Lich. You gotta like look at different spots on the UI now, which is really weird. when
So
think
if you
about
go to the neutrals tab in the shop, it'll tell you who has it. And
Oh,
you can either look at all. I'm pretty sure you still can't look at both teams though. That would be very nice for casting. If you could look at both teams instead of having to like tab 2 heroes. But
yeah, you're right. I see it.
But yes, that's still really convenient though. Like quality of life right there. Credit. I think the Skywrath dies in Fountain. Did get super close. The TP just barely not in time.
Yep. Alright, so
Yeah.
Magnus is doing alright. You certainly hope for more, but like, I don't know, what are you gonna do?
Just go farm the jungle, I guess. Our Magnus is still pretty good at it. The bonus that Empower gives, I think, got nerfed. Just like slightly. So he's not quite as good in lane anymore. I still think it's the same value at level 4 though. So
No, it's slightly below. It's 15, 25, 35, 45 to 10, 20, 30. So they drop 5.
so it's down by 5 at every level. Okay.
Yep. Skewer also
Oh.
seems to... Nope, not there.
You can take the outpost whenever. Okay. Like there's no locking them. Like you can walk over and take them whenever you want. Like they're not closed until 10-minute mark. I think Moo is just dead here. Does pop the ult, but it only bounces once.
That's good, actually.
I'll take that as
That's a really good change.
The other
You
thing
don't have to
too.
like fight, scramble at like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah. That actually is very nice. It's not like this.
Also,
Oh,
like-
let's make a rotation around 10 minutes.
my
Magnus just
The
dies to
vision.
Warlock.
You gotta think like the vision this thing provides is... Oh, it's actually not that much.
It's
Alright.
yeah. This isn't too valuable, honestly. Like you see one creep camp. It's about the same for Radiant too. I mean, what do you build on a Jugger even? Is it still the same old, like, you go Maelstrom, maybe a Battle Fury, but it doesn't look like he's going for it.
This is cool. I like this move. He's farming the enemy jungle. Excuse me. His is kind of unsafe. Didn't manage to use time. But
I mean, their warding is fantastic for this, too. They have one in the river, one on the high ground, and they also have one in the lane, too. They just keep fighting over this outpost really early on as well.
it's so cheesy.
I mean, now we're to the point where it's like it used to be. Snow is actually just gonna miss the stun, but there is no rev for the Juggernaut. Snow just going for the TP. Is that already a Veil on the Sand King as well? Dang.
He is absolutely huge.
A Veil plus Arcane Boots? Like,
Yeah, he's crazy.
damn. Dude is
Let's see.
rich.
I'm gonna read some more patch notes here. Oh, we have some downtime.
Oh, speaking of that, DK is just dead mid.
Ooh, maybe not.
Oh,
Big man.
nope.
Buy that second bracer. Do it. You know you want it.
Would have helped. Anyways, notes on patch notes.
Crawling Blade no longer kills wards. Same thing with
Yes,
Tangos.
same
I
with
don't know how I
Tangos.
feel about this.
I'm not sure why that's gone. I never really felt like it was that OP. It kind of just made
Yeah.
sense, but
Too. Maybe it has to do with like the mid lane dynamics of things. This guy should just use Shade Frost. Okay, maybe not. That was risky. So I don't know. Whatever. Vlad's nerf, Mango nerfs, kind of expected. Battle Fury buffs.
wait, how did Mango get nerfed? Actually, Tombstone
less
being
mana
popped
now.
mid. Oh, yeah, makes sense.
I don't think this stops the DK.
Yeah, Tombstone does die. I don't think they need to wait till the next creep wave though, and the fact that they've already used the Tombstone is huge.
Yep. Get the tree.
Because I think they're just going to keep pushing Snow.
Yep.
I mean, throwing is a dent worth it mid. It's gonna be successful, I think.
Yeah, like you take the tier 1 top, this is like the next most important play. Like tier 1 mid is the most.
They're actually just being very aggressive right now. Moog going for the for the ult, the nice two-man stun from Snow plus the Golem. They actually kill off Snow before they get any kills from the Dire, but they finally do bring down the Lich. Jumping in is Tint, getting the leash over onto that Undying that he's killed so much. Eggs cancels out the ult.
Slark already has
Undying walks away. Yeah, he's farming really well too. They're up 2k, so definitely shows in the items. Egg still just teasing that RP.
DK can actually just like tank tower. That's funny.
This is a decent combo though. You have RP into Viper's Nether Toxin plus ult from Juggernauts. Like that's a lot of damage.
Yep.
Oh, and here's actually that change in action too. Jugger can't kill off this ward.
Got the extra range
Feels
though.
bad. Let's get the slow over onto the Viper, but I don't think they want to dive. It's incredibly costly, especially if it just turns in ult somebody and it makes it hard
Like
to escape.
Viper's a very hard hero to dive like that.
Yeah. Is this a Tombstone using to farm the Ancient Camp? It's a little strange that it just dies off again, but where's that Magnus? He's out back. Might be able to get 2 or 3. No, he misses the skewer. They will catch the DK in front, though. Ult from Skywrath completely missing, but they'll grab the Juggernaut. Spin is down. He has ult if he wants to use it. He does get it off. It's completely on in the Skywrath, trying to split it. Gets the pop over to the Warlock. Perfectly timed at that. Snow will fall, and so will Coco. Escaping at the end of the fight. I think Skywrath is going to make it as well, but when did Slark leave that? Or is he just not there? It feels like they really could have used his damage.
I don't know.
DK just getting caught out.
I see Radiance actually got nerfed. That's more significant than you'd expect.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Radiance damage is now 60 rather than 65.
Yeah,
So-
that's very significant. Because that's per second, right?
Yep.
Is that or is
per
that per
second.
tick?
Well, per second.
Per second because the tick is every second, right?
Yes.
I think
but it
mid
also
is just
reduces
dead. Nope.
Yeah, it's got 2
Walk
bracers,
away.
man.
Very
DK only got
tanky. Yeah,
5.
with 2 bracers. Unkillable.
Couple bracers, busted.
And I think Adu wants this tombstone, is able to trade. Goff wants to save it though, dies to the Sand King.
Oh my god.
Now Viper just wailing into the
no,
DK.
Form
He's
him.
still really tanky. He's able to TP out. I think he's gonna no. He's actually not TPing out. The heal from Warlock gonna be more than enough. They're even gonna find the Viper too. Has stayed around too long. They will kill off Snow as a trade. But Adu running over into Moo on the Lich. The Lich ult is up. Has to be careful.
Did Lich get nerfed? Lich got a little nerf. Sinister Gaze nerf. That's nice. Last mana cost. These are fine. It's real still gonna get played.
Yeah.
The Sinister Gaze nerf is kind of noticeable. I think.
I think the hero is probably still very good though.
Yeah.
I don't know if it got picked up too much at Dream League, but
Yeah, it did. It was like in 3 of the 5 games of the finals or something.
jeez.
Yep. Pretty popular.
I'm just glad we got Clockwork in all those games, and
Oh my
Clockwork
God, yeah.
didn't get nerfed.
Big fan.
Nice pickup. The Vambrace, the brand new Vambrace
How does
on the Slark. It is actually very cool that you only get 1 neutral item slot now, though. I'm
think-
actually, now that I think about it, I'm a big fan of that change.
You can toggle Vambrace. Holy shit, that's so
For
cool.
what?
You can toggle between the attributes. That's
Oh,
so
okay,
good.
so
This
it's
item is
like
so much better.
treads. Okay.
This item went from like F tier to like maybe A tier.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty
10%
good.
magic resistance if you just
Yeah.
toggle it over.
It's no shovel, but
Yeah, I mean, and it requires skill to use too, because you can't just
does.
you can't be like treads and
Yeah.
just forget to toggle it. It's actually really good. Because Slark, you probably want attack speed until you start tanking some damage, then pop it over to magic res.
actually it is like treads. Because you also swap the attributes.
Do you?
Oh my god, Vambrace is treads. What the fuck?
Yes, actually, and it gives you +5 to all others too. Okay.
Which is quite nice. That's really interesting, actually. So
And it's pretty great on Slark. I will actually check out.
this item's gonna be a nightmare on like tread swapping carries. Like if I pick this up on an AM, I'm gonna lose my mind. I have to
So
tread
do
swap
you
twice.
see the there's like exclamation points on the items in the shop? I'm so confused. They will get a skewer back, trying to look for a 2-man, does get it, but where's the follow-up? There it is with the Lich ult as well as the Juggernaut. Adu getting completely annihilated along with Coco.
Accept your death.
Damn.
We're like looking at I don't know what the exclamation point means though. Like, does that just mean they're on the ground or are they in the stash at base?
I think they were missed, or someone's not using them.
I think they might be in the stash or something. Like,
I can't tell.
I don't see them anywhere. So
Dragon Knight's pinging it, so I'm assuming. Okay, I think Slark just put one away. Someone. Hold on.
Snow does get this one out. No, Slark still has the Vambrace. What did he have first? Because it feels like somebody wants this Grove Bow, but the Grove Bow is back in the base. Let's get the slow out onto the Viper, but I don't think they can actually fight this realistically.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know where it is. I think if somebody wants to throw a bonus on Quiche.
Coco with a nice D ward. Maybe they just don't need it. Like, DK could use the Grove Bow, but Vampire Fang's also really good on him.
Yeah. Oh shit! Ran into Slark.
Gaff,
that's
and
not-
Slark getting
oh,
a
he
little
has
bit
it.
caught out. Viper ulti already popped. Snow jumping forward, does get the stun. Is kind of isolated right now. Will get a lot of damage into him, falling. Adu just trying to run away. Coco throwing out the slow. There's still a lot of zombies coming out of this. Gaff just dropping low. Oh, I was like, why is there a bountier in there? What?
Wait, what? This is really interesting. Look at Pounce. I haven't played Slark, so I haven't noticed this, but you have a little indicator on Pounce that shows you how many Pounce targets you have.
Oh, I didn't realize he picked up eggs. Yeah, that must be new, because I was watching a game yesterday where there was a Slark that had eggs, and it didn't show. It
That's
doesn't
really-
show above the skill bar anymore. Huh.
I don't know how to feel about that, because I know there's like other charge-based abilities, and I mean, I
Well-
hope they also have
What are the other ones? Like
Sniper Shrapnel,
yes.
OD Astral with Ags.
That's a good point. I wonder if they changed those too.
I would hope so.
And now you can't click on the hero to see how many charges they have left either. Like if you're the enemy team. Presumably,
well, I mean, you can very
anyways.
easily hide those.
Yeah.
So there's that. Okay, let's see. I'm back to looking at patch notes unless a fight breaks out, which is very, very likely.
I think a fight, well, not really a fight, but a pick off. Eggs getting caught out, plus the silence, the stun already used from Snow, but there's the Skywrath ult. That leap distance is just huge. Tint's jumping in, doesn't actually land the leash. Snow wants to keep going, has the vision on Gaff. That's another blind stun. Do they want to keep going into this tombstone pop? Plus the Golem, he's got a mech to tank up some of this, but DK on top of him as well as the Slark. Slark choosing to focus on that tombstone, leaps out of there, getting rid of that Lich Ult, but Adu tanking a majority of the damage. Snow with the nice ult to finally bring down that Undying. He's got the Viper very low too, but that Viper's so tanky, plus the Sentry. Tint still has his ult. Feels like he could go in on this if he wanted to, but he's playing very patient.
Yeah, I mean, Viper did just use his ult, and the other Toxin did run out, and he was kind of low. I think Slark could have gone for that.
He could have just been waiting for the heal, didn't want to risk it going in at like half health or something.
Yep. Abaddon base damage reduced by 2. Okay. Mist coil reduction. Mist coil cooldown. That's good.
The talent is kind of cool for Puck. It's like the AoE and distance, I think.
Let's see. I'm just gonna skip to him. AoE. Ooh, that's cool. I like that.
I mean,
So
you
Puck
don't get
basically-
420 GPM anymore, but
Wait, that's kind of huge. Because Puck might not need Blink at like 25 now.
yeah.
Like, you might be able to actually drop Blink, which is kind of huge, because that hero is very item strong.
I mean, having the 2 mobility items is still nice.
I mean,
I say there's still there's not a lot of situations where you'd want to drop Blink over
Well, if
having
you're,
like a 6th.
that's what I'm saying.
Undying getting gone on mid plus the Veil. That is a very dead Undying. Well, that's the RP onto 2 plus the Lich Ult. They're right on top of each other. The damage is too much to handle. Snow and Adu completely caught out by that RP. A nice play from Moo too, being in the area for that Lich Ult.
Dude, the Slark's like... nice. Glad I wasn't in that.
Still just far away. Honestly, the Slark really wouldn't care. Moo actually might just die now too. Does get caught out. Has the cloak to disappear from this fight if he wants to. The skewer has ult as well.
Fine. Get another
Just
one.
purge off some of those hits as well as getting some of the heals too. We'll lose that tier 2 tower, and I mean they're just slowly losing their map control. They had a huge net worth advantage early on, but it's back down to a 4K deficit to Dire.
God, this Viper has huge attack range. What the fuck is this hero?
Oh, the leap is just too much to control sometimes.
Yeah, really. Magnus Steel on a stack. Very, very nice.
Yeah, I think it's mostly this comeback is basically put on the Magnus using RP really efficiently. Like every single time they use it, they've comboed it with that Lich, and it's led to kills.
CK getting buffed again for like the 10th patch in a row. This hero's
I mean, CK's still not getting picked. CK's good for like a really short amount of time before he gets nerfed, and then he's just dead for months at a time.
Chen, I like this talent. Minus 30-second Hand of God cooldown. You're gonna see that difference.
I feel like Chen was
He
getting
lost
picked
20.
quite a bit, honestly.
Chen was definitely getting picked. I think this change will actually help him stay relevant. It was GPM before, but Ooh, CM, I don't know how to feel about this change. 150 gold swapped out for minus 2 crystal nova cooldown.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that one
Oh.
either. CM used to like really bank on that gold talent, I think.
What do you think of this Darkseer change? Did you see it?
Yeah, the 6 seconds to like 3, but the speed is better, I think,
Yeah.
or something like that. I don't know, I kind of like it. I mean, that's really the old Surge, what it used to be, so.
Yeah. Kind of an engagement down bottom. Tombstone
Yeah.
was dropped, but they kind of just ran away. This
It-
Undying's really not doing anything for me.
Yeah, and then Dying's actually going to get caught out too, but do they have enough damage? The Silence, they don't use the Skywrath ult on it quite yet. They don't have Rev either. Myth Lich just making the MVP saves right now. The Tombstone was used all the way over here, so Not's going to be in it, but a nice RP. Finally, they're killing off the Slark. Got a little bit of a heal there, but it wasn't enough. Coco still running into this. He used the Golem. He wants to keep fighting. He will die along with his Golem.
Dude, this
Or
DK
maybe
feels like
he's actually going to live.
I don't think I'm getting any impact out of DK this game.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like every time I see him, he's just dying. Like,
Oh,
saying he
Snow
can-
just got caught out.
Amazing times two. Bravery.
They're not Radiant. If Radiant has a chance at winning this game, I will say that right now. They can split push this game, 100%. Jug has Mask of Madness. What the fuck?
Mask of Madness Mjolnir. You can pop Mom while you're ulted, right? Like, it's
Yeah.
legit. But it's only so many attacks, I guess. So.
It doesn't affect it because you attack at a fixed amount, I think, right?
No, it's
No,
still
you don't.
it's a duration, so I think your attack speed does affect
Yeah.
it.
That's actually true. So wait,
It
maybe
used to
Mom
be a
is
set
legit.
amount.
Dire's middle tower.
He has cleave too, so this is kind of legit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe.
Dire's middle tower is under
Shit.
attack.
Plus, if
They're still here.
can you still cast?
no.
Viper maybe getting caught out, but I think Viper is just way too tanky. It's actually the other hero, the Warlock, that's being caught out. Snow popping ult, but it's honestly not that much damage, and the Force Staff save from the Skywrath ult is going to save Viper for now. Tint trying to bring down the Viper, but look at how tanky this man is. They finally get him. It took so long. The Lich ult punishing them for staying around. The Slark tanking a lot of it. Adu had to pop BKB to survive the Lich ult. They'll finally bring down the Undying too. And well, you finally want to fight. Eggs blinking away, but Snow couldn't find the stun. The leap not landing either. All these abilities missing, and they want to keep going. The diffusal popped over onto that Magnus. Also has the halberd as well. It's more just slowing it down though. I don't think this is an actual save. The Magnus very tanky. Can he actually walk away from this one? A stun forward onto the Lich. Slark splitting
Slark is not
off
my
and
favorite.
chasing the Magnus, while a couple of other heroes gonna chase the Lich around, but he has the invis, and now Eggs completely alone. Does have another or skewer, but that mana completely gone. Finally gonna fall. A couple of misses.
Magnus says it himself. This is bullshit. He's just chased around for like 30 seconds.
Space created, I guess.
But who uses the space? Jug just
Uh,
went back to mountain. I mean, you're buying time for the Viper to get back up, so they can't actually take towers.
yeah.
But I
They
don't know.
can't really go top or take Roche or anything like that. I have not been paying attention to these outposts at all. I still forget that
me
they
too.
exist most of the time.
Yeah,
I guess it's a nice TP spot now,
it is.
especially if
I
you're
think-
pushing, but it's not a defensive one.
I think on a very high level, from on a very high level game, like pro players, maybe like some high MMR stuff, maybe like divine level. Like that's really where you're gonna notice the difference with these things, because you're min maxing really hard in those
Mhm.
games. But in casual and even organized competitive games, unless there's some like crazy good players on both sides, you're not really gonna see a difference with them. With the XP, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, with the XP, yeah.
Feels
Because
very
it's like people at this level don't know how to take advantage of
Yeah.
the little advantage that an outpost gives you. It's not like I do either. I'm at the same level. Snow trying to go for the outpost steal, just dies to the Juggernaut. Also got the Undying popping ult in the background as Tint trying to go on somebody, but let's go for a
kinda smoked
smoke.
up on the back line here. This is a little weird.
I'm feeling they could maybe walk into Roche.
They could.
And I think they might be able to catch Slark too. There is an RP here. Does use it very early. Slark needs to get the ult off plus BKB, but it's not in time. There's so much damage coming up from that Juggernaut. And well, a long time in the game without this hero being seen, and he's coming back with a bang right now. He's actually able to farm up quite a bit, and that damage output is crazy.
Yep.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
It's actually no point for Just gonna say.
Yeah, with the
Oh,
slurp
no,
down for
what are
this
you
long,
doing?
plus the skewer had vision high ground, and Skywrath is just deleted.
I think this is where you go and stir the pot if you're Warlock. Oh shit.
Yeah, maybe could. That's a really nice ult from
Oh!
Snow. They just blow up 2 heroes. He couldn't even use his spin. Snow is saving the game, jumping forward with that stun ultimate. I don't think they're going to find anybody else. Maybe the Viper, but he is, again, very tanky. Snow with another stun soon does use it, so he could go for the TP. They're going to lose the Lich. They're going to lose the Viper, too, if they just get a couple more hits off trying to trade up with that DK, but it's not enough. What a play from Snow.
Sick.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
This is his last season, too, apparently.
Really? He's retiring?
Yeah, because he just hates Dota, I guess.
That's fair. That's kind of how I quit.
Yeah. He's playing his last few matches in CDL and then quitting, so.
Wow.
Very fair. I mean, the game's really only fun when you're playing with people anymore. And the solo games suck, and that's kind of what
Yeah.
you have to do in order to stay practice, so.
Yep.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle
Gonna have the tier 2 fall. Tint, I mean, he's got 7 stacks now. Wait, who actually has the telescope? Oh, it's Warlock. Okay.
Yeah. Telescope's actually, it's one of those items, it's one of those neutral items that you were kind of just like, you had on someone, right? And
Yeah.
now your Warlock has to make a decision between that and the Philosopher's Stone. Personally, I don't like Philosopher's Stone in general, but like, you're
bottom tower has fallen.
you have to make harder decisions now, these neutral items in some cases.
Mm-hmm. Like
Like, sometimes
Slurps.
you have a clear benefit. Like, I mean, I don't see why you'd want the Greater Fairy Fire over the Van Embrace. Like, damage
Yeah.
is nice, but stats are...
Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, it's the stats plus the 10 attack speed too.
Yeah.
The agi.
Lark is actually just dead here. Oh, maybe not. Okay.
And on the other side of things, let's see what they have a paladin sword. Again, I don't know what the exclamation point means, plus a repair kit.
I think they're just not in use. I think that's what it is.
Like maybe they're just sitting in someone's inventory.
I do recall seeing a Paladin Sword picked up by someone.
Oh, it says
so-
equipped under it. And maybe it's in the base if it's lit up, which is kind of weird, but
Possible.
also I don't know if
we
you
can-
notice. Oh,
We
go
can
ahead.
test this with Warlock, actually. So if we look at... Oh,
The orb
no,
of
that's weird, actually.
destruction.
It says it's equipped by Warlock. Well, not...
The
it says
the
back-
telescope, the backpack. That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
so
It's
he
in
has-
base or something.
I think that must be what it is. Because I saw Vampire Fangs get picked up, so it's not like they didn't get picked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there.
I don't know how you transfer them though. Oh, you can right click and teleport to neutral stash. That's what it is.
Whoa, really? That's so nice.
Yeah, so you don't have to drop them anymore,
That's
I guess.
so good. That really just lessens this like stupid game.
Oh
of
no, the
Contra.
courier.
What the fuck?
Coco
What
getting
the
caught
fuck?
out. That's 4 sentries on the courier, which is actually pretty big.
That's what the hell. See, I can flame this guy because I picked him on my team one time, like a couple seasons ago.
It's gonna allow
Wow.
them to take Roche too.
Yep, that's quite good.
Although they're not starting it quite yet.
Tower is under attack.
Oh my god, is this? There is like a clear dire advantage to Roche now. That's actually insane.
Wait, where? Oh, the outposts?
You have a TP spot,
Yep.
but not on Radiant. They really did not
Yep.
think this.
Yep, that's kind of... It feels pretty broken, honestly. Maybe you just move both outposts over there, but...
Maybe. Slark is
Yeah,
struggling.
it's going to be really hard for Radiant to respond to Roche takes, actually. I mean, the idea is, I guess, if you're taking Roche's Radiant, you have to go take the outpost first. But as Dire, you're most likely gonna have it to
Yeah.
start. So
Yeah, for real. There's also
yeah.
this is also a very clear advantage in the late game when, like, let's say, you know, both teams lost Arax and both shrines are down. Now Dire just has a place to TP. I mean, usually, I'm assuming Dire's gonna have this one, and they will be for the most part. But like, goddamn, that's crazy.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that like at all. Always gotta
That's like
think
the first
about-
thing, or that's not the first thing I thought. You know.
Hey, didn't you just think of it?
Yeah, I did think of that, but not like the first thing. Like when I saw this, I was just like, "Oh, okay, we don't have shrines anymore. That's weird." But
I
don't
mean,
know.
I'm not too surprised that the shrine changed because their effect had kind of been mitigated. Like they started out were really good, and they've slowly just been nerfed and nerfed and nerfed. I think the same is going to happen to outposts, and then they'll
what's
just
there to
remove
nerf? The
outposts.
XP?
It's already like completely pointless, right? Other than the TP
Yeah.
spot.
That is.
I think we're going to lose a Rax here, though. Tint is just split pushing bottom. The tier 3 getting very close to falling, but Fort enough to save the Rax for now. But Snow not quite hitting the same ult as before. It's doing a bit of damage to that Viper. Viper finally doesn't actually have the BKB. The Jug just going ham, popping the ult. The RP catching 3. Or no, the Golem +2. Snow is going to fall. Does actually get the Snow. It's only Coco falling there. Snow
bash.
able to stun away, plus Tint just getting completely bashed up and falling as soon as he shows up to the fight too. And you're without the Slark to fight the rest of this now. Snow stunning away, trying to get in some more damage to that Jugger, but this is only Aegis. Snow finally getting that dust on top of him, pops Yules to purge it. They will just have to back off. Jug going for the TP. There is no way to stop it, but that TP might have been a bit too early as they're just going to chase out now.
This Sand King is not blinking aggressively. He needs to do though.
I think this is where he's going to do it. The TP or the blink forward into that Magnus Viper, trying to bring down the DK, but not quite enough damage.
It was
And-
kind of risky. He went for the really easy play on the Sand King there, where he only stunned the Magnus. He could have very easily just walked to the Magnus and stunned both him and the Viper. Would have taken a little bit longer, but it would have almost, like, the DK got away, which is good. But DK could have died there.
Yeah, well, then they don't kill the Lich too. It's probably something they could have gotten had they killed those two faster.
I don't know if the Lich kill is really significant. Even if, oh, I don't know. He's level 21. It's a long death timer. Maybe. He's got 120 damage.
Without buyback though. Jugger is just dominating the network charts, up by 7k.
Man's got, like, Mjolnir, Mask of Madness, and Empower, and a Manta. This guy just, like, has farming items.
Yeah, he doesn't even need the Empower. Like,
No, he doesn't.
it's nice to have when you pop the ults, but yeah, he's just dishing out so much damage anyways. Like, whoever he pops it on, they're gonna die.
I do like his build. I think it's nice. I think Mask, since you can disassemble it, there's some reason to get it on Jug.
Wait, you can disassemble this?
Yeah.
I guess you use it to buy your butterfly then with the quarterstaff?
That's Titanic.
Dire's top tower is under
Does have
attack.
Snow blinking forward. He does spot out the Magnus, but TP canceled from Eggs. So doesn't get the
Starts
easy
chasing.
initiation there. Let's see how they want to start this fight, actually.
Flesh Golem's down now. Well, I mean, it's used. Also,
Dire's top tower
I have played Dota for, let's say, 5 years now. I still do not understand what the fuck Flesh Golem does. And I don't think I ever will.
The ult, yeah. It's a damage in AoE that you never really notice.
Yep.
Like, I literally never notice it whenever that ult's used. I noticed the slow
There's a DPS on it, too?
and the
What?
strength multiplier. Yeah, it's a DPS, dude, but it's just like, it's barely anything.
That's nothing.
Yeah, it's not even, it's close to a Radiance, but not quite.
But what's...
You pop it to get the extra strength, I guess, is the main
Yeah, I
thing.
mean, I guess, yeah.
Zombies
don't-
do double damage to enemies affected by Flesh Golem attacks? What? Is that really that useful? Coco just falling. Does pop the golem with the death there. It was a nice golem actually on the 4, but no follow-up,
Oh,
unfortunately.
shit. This is where Slark has to start making decisions.
Oh, Slark got a timeless relic. And that's pretty nice. Does feel like
Give that
something
to
he
you,
should
Sarah.
equip. Yeah, it's
He
either
wants-
DK or him, for sure.
He needs the ninja gear. But he also needs to save his racks first.
So not looking for it.
Oh,
Actually, I mean, DK has the status res from the Titan Silver. Or Sliver. Let's get this silence on
I
a
think he's
gap,
happy with
but yeah, they really can't get this kill either. Healing up that tombstone. Tint finally bringing it down, taking a couple of hits from the Viper. Not really to worry about too much. Yeah, it feels like they need to transfer the Timeless Relic over to the DK. Blinking for it is the DK. Misses the stun because of the spin. The ult pop from Snow. It's doing quite a bit of damage, but the Juggernaut is really the main target, and he didn't fall. Able to get the ult off. A double kill completely from that ultimate from Juggernaut. Just getting the halberd on top of him is Tintin. He can't focus anyone. He's getting locked down from that Lich. The ult again popped from Gap. Snow or Tint trying to focus somebody, but they're all just getting forced out the way. He's getting kited completely. Had to use the ult and didn't find anything with it. And they're almost healed up again completely.
Not bad.
The ward working out really well. I think they could just keep going. You've killed off the DK, the Warlock up in 5 seconds, and the Warlock ult is about the only thing you got left. Just missed the skewer there, just went for it blindly. Snow trying to jump in the back, but the nice Ato stops him in the middle of it. Tint getting locked up, has to use the BKB. They finally find a kill onto the Jug, and they stopped him from getting the spin off too, so the Skywrath able to do a lot of damage there. Gap getting caught out too. The Warlock doing a lot of damage in this fight. Tint popping away some of that damage from the Viper. They're almost getting a team wipe here. They might actually get it. Moo, the last one standing, and he is definitely gonna fall to this Skywrath. Snow maybe to get the last hit too. They've completely turned it an ultra kill for a Skywrath. This late in the game.
Slark, your tier 4. Hello.
Look at all these range creeps just wailing into it. I think it's gone for sure. They don't have the fort. They pop the fortify offensively. Does Dire just take the tier 4?
So Dire has buybacks. Not on Magnus though. This could make the difference.
Yeah, I think this is the right play though. Radiant just has to go balls out and push.
This is good. I think you actually go tier 4s and your force buybacks here.
Yeah, because Dire does not care about losing the Rex. They almost have megas. Like,
Yeah. And I
do
don't
they
think
really have the damage for tier 4s though? Like, I don't think it's not enough.
No, they actually don't have enough time. And
Some dying back
Dire
up.
did use glyph, like we saw that.
Yeah, which it was worth it, but I don't know if it's the mistake now. Because they can't defend these racks. They could just potentially lose too. It's 9 seconds till the Jugger is back up, and they're not buying back at this point. It'd be such a waste now. You've already waited. Do they commit for the rest of the racks? No. They're just going to leave the range racks up. Claiming the melee.
Good play. Io got nerfed, thank God.
Oh, yes. Was Io OP, though?
Io was kind of busted, at least at high level.
A good Io player would make the hero busted. Okay.
Oh, dude. Oh, Spell Prism, very nice. That's like...
Yes, yeah.
Oh, item on many people.
So I think so Timeless Relic is in the base. What Tint was doing there is he just put it back to the base because he didn't have room for it. Since when you only got 3 backpack slots now.
Do you take time? I think you take Timeless Relic on the
I
Skyra.
think you do. Spell
need,
Prism
like,
would be nice
That's
too
huge.
on Skyrath. I think Spell Prism over what he has right now, which is the Enchanted Quiver.
So they're taking the Relic on Sand King, which is like okay, I guess. You take it for the stun there. And I mean, no, he does a lot of damage actually. It's fair. I guess they see it as like Slark's Sand King's making use of both of the attributes. While Skyrath only. No, he has Sheepstick and Aegis. What are you even talking about? There's plenty of use.
The Magic Lamp would be nice on somebody too for Dire, but
Yeah, you could
Essentially
totally get it
Lich.
on like Lich. Or honestly, like Viper.
Oh no, Jug just dropping forward. They had vision on Snow, plus the bash.
Oh no.
They're gonna get him. He does have buyback though, so it is just unfortunate
No,
there.
oh, Slark's hunting. Slark is hunting.
Actually, yeah, in the back, can he really get this kill onto a Viper? And it's making space more than anything, because look at the
It
rest of
doesn't
his
matter
team
if he can
just
or not.
running backwards.
That's what matters.
They're actually
They're
split them up
splitting.
completely. Slark able
Oh,
to
this is
find the
beautiful.
DD too. A brilliant play from Tint to keep the game going. He finds a DD, which is huge.
That was a little discoordinated, but like, I like the effort. It was a cool play.
I think it because Dyer didn't know what to do. Two of them walked back and two of them kept
exactly.
going.
You're not prepared for that kind of situation. Oh my God, Sand King almost has 25. This is so huge. He needs to not
I think
die
Sand King
so
might
badly.
just die though.
No.
Getting slowed up by the Viper. Does have a blink away after this, but no, the save. Tint making space for him, making sure they couldn't focus him, but now Tint has to get out himself, trying to go on Moo. Maybe Tint has the buyback, and that's what he's looking for, but no, he's able to live. He's got the BKB Snow blinking forward with the ult.
no.
They get kills
Oh,
on
there
the
it
two.
is.
The Skywrath going insane, but the cheese pop, the floor staff forward from No Eggs to grab the RP on the Snow, +1. They kill off Snow, trying to focus Adu now. That Jug ult doing so much damage. They've killed off the Lich on top of it. Tint finally popping the BKB. Tint isn't gonna die. The buyback from the DK, that's a dieback from Snow as well, so they're not gonna have him. It's 5v4. Tint running back in, trying to
So
get the leap.
dangerous.
It's
Why is he
over
doing
onto the Magnus, but he just gets abyssaled, and he has no way to get out of this. A double kill for the Juggernaut. 122 seconds out the Slark, no buyback.
Not a great move by the Slark there.
And it really feels like game over now. A nice, I mean, Skywrath tried to save it. He's done so much damage, but the cheese pop just wasn't quite enough. They got the kill on the Lich, but it's only a Lich. Already had used the ult, so pretty much did all the work he needed. The Ancient finally falling. GG called. And we'll try and see if we can jump into the lobby for game 2, because technically we're 2 minutes behind.
Yeah, I'm already on it. They,
Oh, what's the password though?
I'm finding out.
Let me message.
CDL does not work. Maybe CDL in all caps. No. Maybe RD2L. Maybe somebody fucked up. Nope.
Oh god. CDL 123.
Oh, okay.
To mix it up on us. What? Do I have caps lock on? Oh, maybe it's cap.
Yeah, it is caps.
Okay.
We're in business.
Okay. So game 2 will actually be in the lobby. Perfectly timed.
good.
Anyways, let me see if they actually. Okay, so the hotkey item slot is there. I need to like actually find a hotkey for this now because I feel like
Real.
I don't have any space for it.
Oh, this is cute. They have like a little like dedicated neutral item spot in the post game now.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, you can see it. Like it's after backpack.
Oh yeah, that is kind of cool. Well, I guess with the backpack slot being gone, they just put it there.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if you noticed, but if you look at the last item slot, none of these items actually fit. Do you see that? There's like a little
yeah,
bar.
they're like circles instead of rectangles for some reason.
Yeah, it's
I
weird.
don't like that. It's really strange. Whatever. Yeah, cool. Lich bought 28 wards that game. God bless.
I mean, what a player. Really, I mean, you're against a Slark. You might as well just get rid of as much vision as you can because they're going to be on top of that.
Definitely.
Wait, did we get any level 30s that game? Oh no, that doesn't. No, they only got up to 25. Okay. They really just didn't have an answer for the Slark, didn't have an answer for the RPs. It was a nice game from Eggs, too, just being really patient with a lot of those.
It's quite good. I think both teams' drafts were really good. Usually I like to flame teams for drafts in these things. I'm sure you've noticed. I think both teams had everything they needed. The only like complaint I could make was that Dyer could have used more quick stuns, like a Sand King stun or like a Vengeful Spirit missile or something like that. But they were fine. They got ahead and they ran with it pretty well. I'm honestly kind of surprised that they beat a Slark team with just few disables, but it was kind of just because they were so ahead, because the Slark had to commit so much to actually kill someone that they had time to kill them, which is really good.
Kill anybody, even including the supports. Like Lich was still a hard kill to get,
Yep, for sure. I mean,
and then dying is just tanky naturally too.
Lich is just like a hard hero to kill for Slark because he just has the armor. Like
It's like even the
Dire team ban.
I don't know. Slark goes on you and you just pop it. Like you have armor, you have a slow, you have DPS potential to turn.
yeah,
Like Lich isn't scary.
an unpurgeable slow because it's just gonna reapply itself. Like
That is also really big.
Radiant team
Fair point.
ban.
Tree ban.
very nice.
There. I have not seen patch notes for this hero, but I assume he got nerfed.
I think so. Like slightly. This is the same ban so far. The Lich is the only change for now. Egg's actually banning it.
Dire team
Okay. Nature's Grasp mana cost increase at early levels. This is good. This is needed.
Yeah.
Living armor reduced. This is
Oh, there we go. And
Oh,
Void Spirit
hell
didn't get
yeah.
banned either. Can we get a Void Spirit in this game?
Void Spirit is garbage, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's pretty bad, but I think we might get it anyways. Okay, we'll pick another newer hero. Snapfire is pretty legit though.
Yep. Snapfire is quite sick. When this hero like came out, it was just like, holy shit! How the fuck do you do this thing in lane? 'Cause
What
as
is
a carry
this?
player, it was miserable.
10 seconds remaining.
What is this meme that's their
5
banner?
seconds remaining.
Or you 2L
Me-
admins are corrupt.
Me after I take you at first sprite? Or something? What?
Wait, what?
Quispy?
Oh, that thing. Necrophos? This hero get buffed? Hold up, let me see.
I don't think so. Necrophos has been decent though. Like I've seen it
He's
picked
on the
an
rise.
okay amount.
Okay. I mean, whatever. I guess that's fine.
10
I did want to say something before I forget. Jakiro,
5 seconds.
very nice little buff there. Dual Breath now does its first damage instance immediately. That's really good.
Yeah. Oh god, Jakiro, such a fun hero.
Great guy.
He needed a couple buffs too. Although Jakiro's gets picked quite a bit in leagues like this, it doesn't see that much play
Yeah.
in pro leagues. So
Yeah. I mean, the hero is just kind of reliable. You can like put him on your like 2K support players, and you just be like, yeah, just like click towers occasionally and like ice path follow
Yeah.
up stuff. Like you're not relied on to initiate or to like drop a crucial team fight spell. The hero is just it's tanky too, which is nice. So you won't get super punished for making mistakes the same way you would on like a lion.
mm-hmm.
All around very cool hero, and it harasses in lane.
10
Like
seconds remaining.
you don't want to like
Team ban.
pick a like it has straightforward harass in lane.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah. Yeah, it can work
That's-
both in off lane and safe lane too. Like it's pretty flexible.
Yep.
Probably not going to see it picked though. I wish we
Nope.
would, but they picked a PL in the first phase. Is this hero seriously that good?
Secret did it today in game five of the major,
And
and
it owned.
it owned because EG had one of the worst drafts I've seen in a long time. In general, I did not like their draft at all. It was really stupid.
Yeah.
They picked Drow in the first phase, which is fine. Like that's okay. I think they picked the PL after the Drow, so I can't blame them for that. But they had like they had no disables, and you can't do that against a PL. Like that just doesn't work. And they last picked this Viper, and this hero just goes on and does nothing for the whole game.
Yeah.
Like instead of the Viper, you could have picked the DK. You could have picked like an Ember. You could have picked like I don't know, like a shit ton of other heroes.
Storm Spirit maybe like
I think that one got banned. That one was highly contested in the series.
Radiant team pick.
Abed played some. Oh,
Abed
Yeah.
actually had a really good, like a bunch of good Storm Spirit games.
He
Like
does.
even with Sumail missing, it felt like Sumail was still on that team with
Yeah,
Abed
dude.
playing it.
it was good. I like Team Cool. This is a cool start to their draft. This is probably Necro 3. You can maybe see a Necro. Well,
Why are we seeing Void Spirit banned if it's trash though?
Seconds remaining.
Maybe Quispy has just like some stupid
5
like
seconds
spammer
remaining.
guy who does the hero really well.
I mean, maybe. They banned it last game too. Snow's team did. They also
I don't
banned
know,
the
man.
Zeus too, so that might be the other like spammer hero.
Yeah. Ooh, Nyx Assassin changed. Interesting. We have Vendetta Dam. What the fuck? There's a Spectre in my game. Every time I see something interesting, I look back at the draft and I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Also, Medusa now has 4 int gain? What? That's weird.
Wait, what? That's
Medusa
actually
went from
insane.
3.4 to 4 int gain. Like, this is higher than some int heroes. I don't understand.
5 seconds remaining.
Take a Dagon on her, honestly. Let's go. Yeah, what the hell? She has 3.6 agi gain and 4 int gain. What?
That's gonna make the hero incredibly tanky. We might actually see it picked a lot more too, because Medusa has been a
Yeah.
hero that's
For sure.
very rarely picked.
For context, Enigma has 3.6 agility int gain. Storm has 3.9 int gain. Zeus has 3.3. Like, the only heroes I can find that are higher than Medusa are Pugna at 5.2. That's the highest in the game.
Radiant team
And then Invoker at 5. Oh, 4.6 actually. That's actually crazy. So, Medusa, int hero, by the way.
Pretty much. Like, better than most int heroes.
Yep. Underlord, I think this hero is dog shit. He does not do anything.
I'd have to disagree there. It's a lot of lockdown. It's useful against the Spectre. Like, I've seen it picked a lot. It seems to be like it's not really gonna win you a game. It's just it helps you out. It helps you set up a lot of abilities to like. It's good with the Zeus.
I guess, yes. But I think he's one of the weakest offlaners in lane. I think he can get bullied out very easily. I think his gimmick of being able to deny shit really well because he has that passive is cool. But if you're able to harass him out of lane, he's not going to do anything. Like, if he doesn't get a good first, 3 minutes, the hero can't do anything to you as a carry.
Yeah, and it's just another case of, though, the other team has to, like, pick heroes that are really good at harassing out a Pit Lord then.
I mean, they have the Jakiro, though. I think this hero does...
Jakiro plus, Spectre.
If the Dark Willow comes to lane starting, and I think the Dark Willow should, the Underlord's gonna have a rough time. You just secure the first couple waves, and even a Spectre can have a good lane versus this Underlord. I guess they picked it thinking like, oh, look at all these like slow heroes on the enemy team. Let's just like get him with Underlord. Okay. I
mean, it's okay against the Necro too, right? Because like it's a constant damage, cancel out blinks. Like it works against Dark Willow. They definitely need a bit more damage there. Hopefully it means your PL doesn't get kited extremely hard. I don't know. I've seen it picked a lot in amateur leagues, and it seems to work out pretty well. Because it's kind of I don't want to say brain dead hero, but you do two things.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I take it all back. This is Gaff Underlord. This is the special. This is the Gaff special. Everything
but it doesn't do anything, apparently, dude.
No. My mind 180 entirely. Gaff, if Gaff is playing Underlord, and I swear to God, if they don't put him on Underlord, whew,
10 seconds remaining.
this is like one of 2 heroes he can play.
This is a mid-Wind Ranger. Are we just like back a patch now?
I don't know what the fuck Wind Ranger is doing.
I like Wind Ranger. I don't know. The hero's pretty fun to play, I think, and it's still like you'll still see Nigma pick it quite a bit because of Wii.
Oh, what?
It's not Gaff.
I'm so mad. They managed to give Gaff an even more brain dead hero. Whatever.
No eggs. I mean, no eggs is their offlaner, dude. There's no breaking
Whatever,
that.
dude. Who cares? Is Gaff like mid or something? No, it's
No, it's a 4. Yeah. Manoi Mahoy.
Yinoi minoi moi hoi. Something. Also, Pugna, base Agi increased by 8. You'll see that. You'll notice that.
I mean, that makes his attack like
Attack
way
speed and
better.
armor. Like, good.
Pugna
Oh,
mid.
Spectre. This is why this hero is getting picked now. 0 to 1.5 base health regen now. That's quite good.
Wait, what? Oh, wait. Used to have 0, and now it's 1.5.
Yep.
Okay. That helps
Quite
in
good.
lane quite a bit. The hero's already really tanky, too. Like, I mean, damn. That's a really
A
big
little
buff.
bit. I wouldn't say really tanky. I think Spectre's one talent in lane is that she's kind of tanky. But not like huge. I don't know.
Tankier than, like, most heroes. Like a Lifestealer or a PL, probably.
Lifestealer is tankier. That I will say.
And Spectre?
PL,
I don't
less.
think so.
People overestimate how much this version does at low levels. You're not going to max this spell, so you're going to stick with 7% damage reflected. So it's like you have whatever, like let's be generous. Let's say like Spectre has like 10k to 1000 HP. 1000 HP, let's say it's like minute 5. 7% of 1000 is 70. You have 70 extra HP. That's what that turns into. It's not that much.
I mean, we'll see. This is like, again, harkening back to the days where you'd make aggressive moves into the enemy jungle. They're actually going for it really early on. Gets spotted, though.
So, lots of it. But they're
Gaff.
fighting top, actually.
Yeah, Gaff got slowed by the Jakiro as well as the dagger, but Tin taking a lot of damage, too. Another lightning bolt gonna come out. Coco going for the slow again. Does get canceled up, and he can't cast it anymore.
They could kill that Zeus there if Coco used his spell and then Spectre daggered.
No eggs is just scaring him off because he popped that cell. Does cancel it off, but I mean, he pretty much got the full benefit from it. Gaff
now
really
they're
feels
gonna-
like
he
Gaff
missed
is
the
kind of out of
dagger.
positioning. Yeah, but the dagger misses. I still think it's a kill, though. Does get the bounty rune on the Pit Lord, but they're going to grab the aggro bounty rune here. It's still going to be 2-2.
Shakiro has 4 mangoes. I love this item build. This is so sick. He just got regen. Uh-oh.
Wait, didn't they nerf Mango, though?
Yeah, they did. But
Oh, it's just the mana restored. The HP regen is still legit, though. It's very nice.
yeah, it is quite good. 5 regen. That's pretty good.
Yeah. And look, this Spectre with 4 HP regen. That's unmangoed right there. Look at this. Insane. Wait, strength gives you HP regen, right? Yes. Okay. We're good. Bottom, Moo taking a bit of damage. I don't think he can trade up too much. Snow could potentially go for the stun to cancel the retreat. And yeah, he actually gets a Moo.
Mango,
Kind of just
Mango.
played himself.
Oh, Moo, what are you doing? You could have gotten out of there.
I don't think he does. That still leads to another tree, though.
No, you can pass through it.
Are you sure? I don't
He has
think
2
you
tangos
can.
either way.
Very
I think
expensive.
not dying is worth 2 tangos. That's 60
Yeah.
gold.
Gaff is actually just going to die top again, too. Tin taking a lot of damage, but definitely not going to get the kill. Eggs just hitting into both of those heroes.
And if Gaff was playing the Underlord, we would already have 2 kills on Radiant side. Guaranteed.
Yeah, he's definitely struggling early on that Zeus. Gonna go. Is it right to go for the aura first on Underlord, though, just for the ability to harass? Well, harass and get denies, I guess. The atrophy aura.
Oh, yeah, this is what you get right now, like early levels.
I mean, he's not getting
he's not
harassed
gonna
out
do
right now, so it's paying off.
Yeah.
And they're not even pulling either. This is a giant wave. Like, where did this come from?
Lots of pulling the wave. That's what it was.
Yeah, a couple of those fights there. It was in the middle of the jungle,
Yeah.
I
Also,
guess.
like Gaff's taking so much damage from this creep wave. It's insane.
It's just
let's
trying to
see.
get a bit of harass into that Spectre. We also lost a courier too. Bottom, they lose the grandma move falling again. I mean, once he gets the cookie, like, he should be fine, you know? It's the easy save into that block from the wall that Snow can lay down.
Yeah. I'm not gonna pretend like I know how to like skill this hero, but I feel like you want the cookie before the Q.
I think
I don't know.
major thing right now is they are sort of zoning the PL. It's still PL tied with Necrophos atop that CS standings, and I actually just missed top. Gaff again falling very low though, and so is Tint actually.
Let's see what is on Spectre's courier.
Needs to be a salve. Nope.
He's going Soul Ring on Spectre. I've seen this actually. I think it's good.
Soul Ring Max Dagger.
Yeah. Because you don't have a lot of mana on this hero.
Oh, Gaff just died to neutrals. Okay. That's a long death timer though. This early on, and Eggs is just left
Suiciding.
completely alone. There's just a giant tree where the outpost used to be. Why is this juke spot even here anymore? Egg's just gonna fall. He gets focused. 2 slows there. It's so weird. Like, the stuff's still here, but there's nothing over there anymore. Can you tango this giant's tree stump?
God, let's see. Let's just do some... Oh my god, he's maxing Dispersion second? Oh my god, get me out of here.
I mean, you're not really gonna isolate anybody. You might. Desolate is so useless early
you
on.
Get Desolate, so you guarantee range creeps under your tower. That's actually why you do it.
Yeah, but all the enemy has to do is go stand next to it, and you don't get the bonus damage. It's against the Pit Lord too. He's gonna be doing that.
No. Under your tower.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes,
Yeah.
when it's the last thing to hit. But I mean, what's that, like 1 or 2 CS max? You're not gonna have the wave under your
comes in
tower
handy.
very often. Into a Pit Lord maybe, but they're actually just playing really aggressive right now. Gaff just falling again. The slow a bit too much, and Eggs doesn't focus a target. Does try and bring down the Jakiro. Does not have enough damage though. Has a Q in just a bit.
That right there, that Underlord was dead.
he, would, he might just die anyways. Oh, 20 health. And wait, what? Oh, the rotation up. I didn't even realize. Mahoy Minoy finding the kills, especially out of the Spectre too. That's the big one. I didn't even realize that rotation was coming. We haven't even looked at mid at all. I mean, it's kind of a boring matchup, I guess, but
Yeah,
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
they're pretty even.
Every coin helps.
yeah.
It's a pretty negligible difference.
I mean, that rotation put Necro ahead in CS by about 7,
I mean-
so
Does it really matter in terms of XP total?
no. You get 2 kills on the Wind Ranger. It's about the same.
Necro's a little ahead, actually. But in terms of-
Wind Ranger does still farm pretty well, though. Especially if he goes for the early Maelstrom, which I think you still rush on that Wind Ranger core.
Yep.
That's a nice pickup against the Zeus, though.
Mhm.
I feel like that's just an item you really only buy when you're playing against a Zeus.
What?
The infused raindrops, because I really don't see it that often elsewise. Dagger
I think
going
it's
out.
A
And
little undervalued. Oh, nice. It's got some value against, you know, heroes like Quap, Shadow Fiend, those like nukers.
mm-hmm. True.
Oh,
Yeah, there's another rotation top too. It is with an Invis rune, but the creep wave not in the right position, I don't think.
Radiant's
they
middle
can.
tower
Like, he has to hit a shackle through a creep, and then do they really have enough damage for
When
this?
do I? Why isn't he just going on him?
The Jakiro, yeah, looks very dead. I don't think Jakiro's surviving this one. They're not going to find the kill on the Spectre, though, which is pretty big. And there's a big stack over here, too, but I think it's mostly for the Pit Lord that you want to save it for.
Wind can't really take it too easily. He's gonna waste his time doing this. Maybe not. You got a neutral item. Yeah.
It
Pit Lord's
does
gonna
take back the outpost, just trading a bit with that Dark Willow. I mean, their harass potential is about the same, especially when you walk back into that route. And yeah, Dark Willow just taking the outpost right back. But I think Snapfire can just take it back again. Like, the ward is helpful. Not quite seeing the top. Eggs is getting gone on the Pit Lord again, and even a level 6 Pit Lord is still falling relatively easily. The Dagger going to be up in 2 seconds, so this is pretty much guaranteed. It's level 3. Yep. Couldn't quite get into the fog of the trees over there.
I like this. The Spectre is buying more regen. This is something you should do more now, since everyone has their own career. This was honestly like the biggest change of last patch, at least in my analysis, just because you don't have to, like, I don't know. Having more regen available to you in lane is,
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah.
it changes the dynamic of how the lanes are played sometimes.
Yeah. And with the
Like-
Spectre just getting that bonus, it's very nice. Oh, bottom. Snow's just going ham. He's the 7 times combo killed off the PL. 1200 damage, and then they also get the kill onto... that's just 3 kills completely across the map because they killed off Gath top again. And, well, it's a really solid performance from Snow's team, but again, they started last game very strong. I mean, this game is an even stronger start, too. It's 11-4. The net worth lead not quite as big as you think it would be, even with the kill score being what it is, but Necro out farming the Wind Ranger right now.
Yeah, that's a thing. You can look at it in net worth. Yeah, like the Necro is 500 ahead.
And actually, Adu getting gone on, does able to pop it off, misses the power shot, gets the stun, gonna keep going for it, but I think he has to be a bit careful of the rotation over from that Dark Willow. Adu able to heal himself up a bit, does get one root, does get the stun after another root. Snow with the block doesn't hit the stun, but it is getting the block off for now, gets the kill. Adu getting that regen too, so I don't think he's in fear of dying. They missed the slow over on the Gaff, and I don't think they want to dive the tier 1s.
Is this the Zeus build? You really
And
got
Snow is kind of in a weird position right now, but I don't think PL can kill him.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I kind of
Missed that.
don't think you skip Arc Lightning in favor of 2 points in static field.
Oh,
Zeus is-
wait. Oh, he's actually, yeah, just going on Zeus. Tint opting to go for the kill there.
That's good. Oh my god, I forgot Haunt is 180-second cooldown level 1 now. That's crazy.
Wait, is it? What?
180.
They buffed it or they changed it?
It's so long. This was a change
Wasn't
a
it
while ago.
always this?
It was 140 for a while.
Oh, okay. And then 120 at level 3. Okay.
It's been 120 for a
Yeah,
while.
but 3-minute cooldown is pretty long.
Yep. That's fun. What's PL doing?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Could be better. Take that ocean. Wanna plant this mango tree, bro?
Wait, does he just have it sitting? Yes, he does.
Yeah, what the hell? It's just a waste. Pick up some mangoes, eat your fairy fire, and get that.
Yeah,
health
he
regen.
could use the health regen too. Like,
Really could.
see, he's avoiding hitting the creeper now because he doesn't want it to clap him. Oh gosh, I'm focusing way too much on jungle farming.
I'm watching him too.
Gaff, they might get a kill top onto the Jakiro, but Tint running in does have a couple levels in the Desolate now, and yeah, they get the kill. That dagger just does so much damage this early on. Might need an infused raindrops himself on the Zeus.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Stun over
Still used to
onto
do,
the
like-
Dark Willow. I don't think he can get this kill though, especially with the stun onto that Wind Ranger. Has to be careful. The ult from the Dark Willow can dish out a decent amount. Still dodging most of it. The stuns. Minoy still going for this kill. Could hit the power shot, but Snow denies it with that ult. Dunking on him completely. The fear to save his offlaner. What a play from Tony. Yeah, at least for now, looking like he's gonna live. Plus the heal from the Necro. Hasting through Moo. Going for the slow. It's not quite enough.
take place.
Level
Audio's
3 and it
gonna
wasn't enough, and yeah, Gaff is just completely out of base here.
be- That's really good.
And it feels like all they really want to do is just wait until the PL is farmed. Like, all this other stuff doesn't matter. Just wait until the PL is farmed, and then we can start fighting and just making space for that completely.
I mean, I don't even know if that's gonna save you here. Seems a bit tough.
Yeah. The other upside, too, is Pit Lord's not having that bad of a game. Like, barely got harassed out of lane. Did die a couple of times.
Yeah,
But they still did a decent job.
This hero being ahead is not gonna help you that much.
Yeah, it's for your utility.
It's a utility hero, and like, it's not like an axe where an axe that's ahead is like a threat. Like you have to be scared if you're enemy carry. Like, if we had an axe instead of an underlord, this Spectre couldn't just play up like this. He couldn't play with like half health.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't have like a real playmaking hero. Like, they have Wind Ranger.
Yeah, and that's about it. It's kind of just completely on Minoy to save the team here. Does miss the power shot. Gaff deleted once again, getting caught in the flames. They're going for the outpost steal too on the Dark Willow. They also get a courier kill. Snip knows courier, and I don't think they're going to kill off the Dark Willow either. The snow or the stun from the Jakiro just barely missing. It's still only level 1. Did choose to go for the max on the Q. Oh gosh, that damage tick first is so nice. The stun on the Wind Ranger. They even get the return kill. Or not even return, actually. They're just completely stomping in the enemy jungle, and there's nothing stopping them. There's no ult on the Necro quite yet. Moo just going for a slow, maybe trying to save the courier. Will fall almost certainly. And I think Gaff is going to be the next one, too. Even Tint rotating down for this, choosing to pop the ult. Was level 11.
This is hate to say it, but it's kind of falling apart.
Yeah.
not
I
looking
mean, they're
good.
really taking advantage of their timings, too. Like, as soon as that Spectre ult's off cooldown, you might as well just go for something. Tint can decide whether he wants to join or not. That one went really well, even without him for the first couple seconds of it. And Adu might get some damage into him here. I don't think he's going to die, though.
He's super alive.
Yeah, he can still pop the
Yeah,
Ghost
he's
Shroud, and he's tanky. He's also got the Hood of Defiance, too.
Can we get this mango tree planted? I swear to God.
Is it still just sitting here?
It's just in his backpack.
Oh, no. You have to put it in this, dude. And he doesn't want to replace the broom handle.
Oh my God, the broom. Oh, he's gonna give it to Snap.
Oh.
He's like,
Yes. Place it.
put it somewhere, and then go place your.
Maybe
4
he hasn't.
wards.
Maybe he hasn't bound the key yet, and that's what he's. Wait,
Oh,
what?
he's trying to like be sneaky with it. He wasn't quelling. He could just break the tree here.
Yeah, I'm not sure where he's trying to place it though.
Dude, he wants it. Oh,
That it doesn't block, right?
what the hell?
Yeah, I don't know what that is yet. Like,
Wait a
oh,
minute.
they're
Is
trying. They're disguising it, dude.
this pay to win?
Yes, it disguises the tree.
This is
That's actually kind of broken.
like mangoes that are stuck here too, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of tell that there's a mango tree there because of the mangoes, but the cosmetic, it's low key pay to win, sort of like.
Yep. Oh gosh.
I guess they didn't really account for that. It's not a different type of tree; it's the exact same type of tree.
Oh, nice scam.
Yeah, just spot them out. I think they're just maybe looking for a rotation, and Pit Lord needs to Uber out right now. This Pit Lord looking very dead. Doesn't even get the ult off, and I don't think he's surviving this one. Pops the pipe to maybe live a bit longer.
No,
I mean,
pop
this
that.
is a really, yeah.
He didn't even Pit of Malice. Like, what was that? Oh, Peel has to make a decision now. He's got a bunch of good items.
Shroud. Pupil's Gift is pretty good on PL, I think.
I think you favor it over Aquila. You especially favor it over Nether Shawl.
Yeah.
There's a lot
I
of
think it's
damage.
either Pupil's Gift or Aquila.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Does have
like,
that
I mean-
defusal now.
This guy has proven he does not know how to use his neutral items.
I mean, that's not even flaming. That's just a fact. Like,
It's a fact. Give the Nether Shawl to your Zeus. so he can have some items that are useful.
Gaff getting gone on once again. Snow's gonna get another kill, actually. How did he pull that off? He didn't have ult.
He has level 4 enchant totem, and the PL did not put the fucking pupils gift in his neutral item slot, so he died. That's what happens when you have 1000 HP on PL.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's walking around like
Is it,
invincible.
this
No,
is a max, yeah.
like
It's gonna happen.
it's the PL's not even farming badly.
Yeah, I think Mo's just gonna
Sneaky
fall.
TP,
Yep.
Gaff's about to smart decision. Alright. I feel like I'm just flaming people this game. Spectre, nice radiant.
It's mostly the PL. You're mostly flaming.
Yeah.
And you're
Oh, this is
mostly
so-
flaming an all-around good guy.
Um,
He's an all-around good guy. Come on.
Yeah, he might be a good guy,
He's
but...
just a good guy. Like,
Oh, he's had time to think. He's put it in his inventory. He's like, I don't want to die again.
he's got it now, and he got rid of the other two ones. He transferred them. A nice ward from Coco there behind the tier 1 tower that is also gone. The stun completely missed, however. I think Gaff is just dead anyways. And they're not going to be able to kill this PL. There's no way. You can just purge this off with the W. The fear does get dodged. Nice play there from the PL to save that. I think would have died had the fear hit.
See, here's the difference in these drafts.
They might go on Adu, actually. Again, I don't think they can get this kill. He just pops Ghost Shroud and walks away. The PL is now overcommitted. No stats are going to save you. Now the Pupils gift, not enough there. And they're just getting completely ran at now. Dark Willow might be the first one to fall from Dire's side. 27-5, and they're now just getting return kills. Tint and taking a lot of damage. Tint needs to be careful. Tint does fall, but Snow with the rotation over buys back on the Spectre. They get so much damage coming out from that Earthshaker. Does also get the eggs picked up. Like Mike, the buyback there from Tint, no hesitation. Triple kill. Like it's definitely worth it.
That was definitely.
Because yeah, it's the Radiance timing there too.
I don't know if it was actually worth it. That's 900 gold for that buyback.
He got it. He got it all back. He got it all back. He did get the ult off anyways, so he probably could have just let the ult go.
He got it. Yeah, he got a lot. And he got a lot of XP. It's also the thing that matters when you're really this ahead. Staying ahead is. All right. Back to what I was saying. Dire has like 3 ways of starting a fight. Radiant has 0. That's all. That's all I got.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
pretty
that's-
much you get a
that's part of
shackle
what it
shot
is.
maybe. Like
That's it. That's all it is.
you hit a sick pit, I guess. Gaff is just dead again, going for the D wards, and he's not even gonna get one. No.
Oh, that's sad.
R.I.P. Attack got
He hit
canceled.
both. Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, he hit both once.
Holy shit.
It's gonna be the net worth chart just balling out of control too.
Oh yeah.
Like 3 on top, and
This PL
Minoy
is
didn't even go
so-
for the Maelstrom, actually, opting to just go straight into that MKB. Who pulled this? What the heck?
Uh,
I don't know how this happened.
I don't know. It was like a loose fissure.
Battle going on inside the jungle. And I think Gaff is just dead again. There's got a lot of damage coming out of this PL. Look at that. Just gets exploded by that enchant totem. There's a lot of damage coming out from the Snapfire now, but that Spectre ult still on cooldown. So this is the time to take a fight if they really want to. Snow looking for the ult, does get it. Can he kill the PL? He does in time. The Uber didn't hit. They will kill off Snow. Minoy getting a nice return kill there, but I think he's gonna pay with his life. They don't even need the Spectre ult for that one.
They need to stick on Wind Ranger. Everybody else has one.
Yeah, I mean, they need a lot of things. Like,
Yep.
they're losing so much to just get a single kill there on Snow. And it's like, at least you got something, but it's not much. I think Gaff is just dead again, too.
What's he doing?
I think he walked underneath this ward. And,
Gap is level 7. I just want to point that out. Everybody else is at least level 11.
They're not killing us.
Gap has. Okay.
yeah.
So-
Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I've just
He's
looked
been
at the, I've just looked at
dewarding.
the kill chart.
Don't
this
worry
is a
about it.
worrying number. This is a very worrying number from Gap God.
It's fine.
So maybe when I said put him on Underlord, maybe it was
Maybe you were right.
the
I'm
decision.
just gonna say, it might have been a good decision to put him on the Underlord.
Yeah, maybe.
Definitely not feeling like his comfort hero is the Zeus right now.
Yeah. Making some questionable decisions, having some.
And he's. I
Actually,
mean, he
just
could
no
get a
items.
D-ward right now. I think Snow sees him though. No, a nice shackle shot. And you kill off Coco pretty much for free, but can Minoy escape this one? The Spectre ult is up, and I think they have more than enough damage. They do. It's all magical too. Adu can't get focused because of that Ghost Shroud. Once again, Snow can just jump away from this. Just pop the Enchant Totem, plus the Fear. They're keeping the PL at bay. The stun through, plus the Spectre ult. Spectre focusing on the PL, does get the Doppelganger away. They've killed off the Snapfire. Spectre focusing the wrong illusion for now, but still gonna find the kill onto the PL. Double kill for Tint, throwing a dagger at Gaff, but I don't think they're gonna keep diving. No, Adu wants it. Wants
he
that
wants it,
18th
man.
death. He gets it.
Yeah. Get him.
And it's it's another 4 kills for Dire. They're just dominating this game. This looks nothing like game 1.
Oh, yep.
We're gonna get a 1-1 in like the weirdest way, because game 1 felt like a stomp, and now game 2 a stomp the complete opposite direction.
Yeah, this is pretty strange. The Underlord went for a Dark Rift play out there to try to save his teammates, but like no one really came to him. PL like actually could have ran to Underlord there, but he did not.
See, Moo gets stunned up. Yeah, you can just does finally get the D ward.
That's good. Spectre will have heart soon, and then the game is really over. Spectre has
Yeah,
heart
they
now.
really don't have a way to kill his Spectre. I'm surprised they got him twice. It's 20k gold lead. Maybe they kill Adu bottom, but I don't think so. Especially with the shackle shot missing. Can just pop Ghost Shroud once again. This is a big fight for them. It's a decent pick off too. They get the slow from the PL, but they've just rotated 4 heroes to fight it. Snow
maybe.
going for the turn. Maybe he kills Gap, but I don't think he's even gonna get that. Does throw the stun out to try and kill off the PL. He gets him.
Good shit.
A nice play from Snow gets the almost impossible kill there. I mean, the PL's still pretty squishy, but
That's one of those kills that gives you a deceptive amount of XP. Actually,
yeah.
and that's
Well,
something
let's
really
see.
to consider there. If you look at the, I don't know if you have the fight recap pulled up, but
Mm-mm.
gold change is like 1,500 extra for Radiant, which is like okay, but the XP you have nearly 5,000 XP for the Dire, for Radiant rather, and that's a lot. That's split among
Yeah.
like among 3 heroes. That's a lot of XP.
Well, they killed off the Necro and then completely into that Earthshaker. The problem is PL missed out on the Earthshaker XP.
Yep,
But
which is not ideal.
yeah, I mean, Minoy is now level 19, approaching level 20, so it's something. You're
Yep.
still down 20k, 41 to 10 in 26 minutes, so.
He's also, I don't like what he's doing here. He's going for BKB, but there's no reason to buy the BKB components right now unless you can get all of them. He's just killing himself and not having buyback right now.
Ooh, bottom, the TP was canceled. Moo, Snow just diving in, finding the blind enchant totem there. I don't think he actually had vision. Does get the second stun. Can Snow hit another one? He needs to. Moo, walking away so far, looks very dead. A nice play from Snow, a blind enchant totem. I skipped the camera away at the very end of it, but barely caught it. I mean, Snow's having a hell of a game too, to be honest.
He'll have heart soon too, which is really good. More
Oh, on
damage
the Earthshaker, yeah. I think he actually has it too. He's sending the courier to
Yep, he does. So now there's gonna be like 2 stupid tanky heroes.
yeah, 2 heroes that You can't kill. They can go wherever they want. I think Gaff is just dead again. If Coco sees him, stun hits. I think they even need the Spectre ult for this. They have the slow Snow rotating over. Yep.
And that's death number 19.
It's the struggle. It's
Alright,
playing
something.
support. Playing support when you're this far behind is pretty difficult.
Yeah, but I mean,
Experienced it many a times.
yeah. Yeah, sure.
Just
we got
to
caught. Whoa.
say something, I think Snow, the Enchant Tome we got caught, plus the 4-staff forward. Just have a nice fissure there. Is that the fissure range too, or no? No. He's still 19. Okay.
Okay, he needs to not use that pit like that. The pit needs to go right here, and he needs to catch whoever's flicking the
Yeah,
tower.
I think they just
Yeah.
caught Gaff again, though.
Is Gaff feeding?
He might have just been 4-staffed out there.
Bro.
I don't know.
Oh my god. Yeah, for real. Okay, what is this pit placement? What is this doing for you?
I guess he
Put it
wanted
here.
to catch out something. I mean, the creeps are gone, no worries. They are going to kill the Pit Lord, though. I don't think there's any way he's escaping this one, especially with the damage and the Necro. There's a nice shackle to turn it, but Adu going in, Tent doing a lot of damage to Minoy.
Okay.
Snow able to jump back out. Ken all around good guy. Focus into Tint. Do any damage? No, he can't. This Spectre is barely taking anything. Does get a nice shackle, but again, where's the damage? The ult down on
slam.
Wind Ranger. The nice slam. It doesn't kill off Gaff though, which is very surprising. You thought they'd at least get that, but a nice 3-man stun from Jakiro Coco. Also having a good game. Will fall to the tower. The Fortify coming in handy. Completely gets that kill. And look at this, Tent is already back full health again. The Snow jumping back in. Moo getting exploded. That Radiance burn more than enough. At nerf, meaning almost nothing. The Uber out back to base does save him. Gaff again looks like he's dead. Yep, with the Dagon. Gets deleted. There is no buyback on anybody. They need to just save face for another 10 seconds till PL is back up. They get the kill onto Snow, but can they get any more? Pit Lord looking like he's not going to survive. And 17 seconds until the ult is back up on Minoy. Does pick up his BKB, which is pretty big. If he lands a shackle shot plus an ult onto this Spectre, they could potentially get the kill. I think that's about the only way, though. You can't go on the Necro. It's all got to be focused onto the Spectre. Let's see if he can go for it. Has that BKB. Looking for the shackle. Doesn't hit it quite yet, but there, he misses it. It was trying to go on in the Necro in the back, but jumping forward, no, he gets stunned, plus the root from that Dark Willow. They kill off the Dark Willow, but you would not get, oh no, they do get the Spectre.
That's massive.
The Snapfire Grandma gets the kill. Adu running in does get the Dagon kill onto the Wind Ranger, so you get the return there. Wind Ranger had to focus so much onto that Spectre. Moo, I think Moo just made the game-saving play for now.
And,
Also, he has 11 sentries.
well, that's good. Doing God's work.
5 observers. Hasn't had a chance to place them yet, I guess. And they're actually losing their barracks right now.
Oh, that's good. Oh, it's melee. It's okay.
Yeah, it will heal back. Fortunately.
Alright. So, I have some points from that fight. Not once did I see this Underlord properly do his combo. He has to pit, and then he has to Rod of Atos on the pit. So then you chain the
Yes.
roots together.
Yes. I think you don't do it immediately to get the full timing. I think Moo might just be dead. No, actually, maybe not. Could just pop ult to stop the TP, but yeah, I don't think he's gonna do it. No, he didn't have enough mana.
Snapfire is quite tanky.
Meanwhile, all around good guy is just getting deleted again. Snow keeps finding this man. Even used the ult on him too. 1566 damage. God damn.
I actually think this is a game where you go SNY on peel. It's kind of uncommon. But,
This late?
well,
I mean, he's getting Manta this late too, I
Manta.
guess. So.
I'm saying he gets SNY over Manta. Because you get either one of them on peel.
Mm-hmm.
That and then the speed good. Not just too good. the reason against Mantha here is that Echo Slam mainly, but also you're not really purging anything.
Yeah.
Mantha is game. Like the only thing you'd be doing is like Curse Crown and like maybe Jakiro slow. That's it.
You're already going to be using Doppelganger to get rid of those too. So
Yeah, exactly.
like that's two things. There's only so much.
There's no like silence. There's no root. Like both of those things. Well, actually, there is an Atos.
There's an Atos, yeah, plus the root from Dark Willow, but
I don't think that's really enough to justify.
Eggs is maybe looking for the roast steal. I think they know that it's happening, but I mean they can't really take the fight. They're just gonna get caught out too. There's wards on this high ground, and I don't think they realize it. Coco trying to find the Pit Lord. It's a hard kill, but it's definitely a possible one, especially when you have the Spectre here.
This is where you just TP right now.
He could still hit it too. That stun already used, but the Jakiro with it coming back up. That's a dead Pit Lord. 70 seconds, no buyback. Well, and you got to look at it now too. The D push you have is a Snapfire ult and Power Shot, and that's it. Maybe the Arc Lightning from Zeus.
It's level 2. I'm going for the next level. Big brain build. Oh my god.
He's going for the Malk award. He wants it. They could still kill off the Spectre here too, and that's why they gave the Aegis to Spectre, because you gotta pop it twice now. Although they're doing a decent amount of damage to him. It's just he's gonna heal it back up again now. And Gap going out really far for this. Really wants to keep canceling out that heart, but it's paying with his life once again. And Minoy getting pushed back. The Jakiro all popped. Snapfire, I mean, the damage is quite a bit, but now that ult's on cooldown and they really didn't get anything from it. Still,
you actually stand in the Snapfire stuff with your Spectre and you just blade mill.
Yeah. It might actually kill him. They get a kill on the Gap again. Plus the Necro ult killing off that Snapfire. Does have buyback, but I don't think it's going to matter. Minoy running into the fountain has to pop BKB in order to survive. They can't even find any kills from this. He has to pop BKB so defensively. The Pit Lord is going out to the creeps, maybe to get a catch or something. I guess to just push out the lane that quickly, because they definitely can't fight them mid now.
Maybe he thought they were gonna dive them. Like, okay, I guess.
I mean, potentially the next level play, they push it out, they kill off, or no, they got the Dark Willow in the back. Minoy making a couple of big plays, trying to kill off the Jakiro, but I think he's dead now, is taking so much magic damage. There's no buyback on that Wind Ranger, trying to focus down the Spectre, but this is before Aegis still. They haven't killed this man once. They might not even get him once either. The Pan Phantom Lancer just getting destroyed by Snow, jumping in and dunking on him with that Enchant Totem. Ran out of mana, so he can't do it anymore. It's a double kill for Adu. And I don't think Pit Lord's gonna live very much longer either, especially if Snow's gonna hit the stun. What did Snow actually go for in talent? Oh, the echo damage. Yeah, and it's really feeling like this one's over. Just not willing to say GG quite yet. Oh my goodness.
I was going for heart 2.
Heart, yeah, I mean, it's legit. You see just how much damage he does. Like,
a lot. It's insane. Like, look at this. It's like
he has plus 1,000 damage.
Yeah, they'll call it finally. Kind of a very
24.
slow ending,
but drawn out game for sure. It was complete blowout for most of it. But I mean, it's a 1-1. Like, both games stomps and it's a 1-1.
Yep.
59 to 15. 0-9 on PL, 0-24 on the Zeus, 1-12 on the Snapfire. That's a tough one. All right. Anyways, 2 good games. Caught both of them. Any notes on any last minute patch notes?
Gaff spent a third of the game dead. That's my note.
Very true.
Yep.
I'm sure he knows.
Wait.
I think that seems like a good patch. I don't really know what the outpost change means yet. I like the neutral items change. Heroes are roughly going to be the same. Some tweaks where they're needed. I don't know, I'm excited for it.
All right. Well, thanks for casting.